better equipped. Now this is a full investment from Astralis. They've left no money for AWPs. Everybody's in to try and get this one. Well, that was a close one. Device down to 1 HP. There's Dupree taken out on top of the roof. Still has a secret position, which means that NaVi can focus on A. Although Simple's now been picked off, but he's not always the most dangerous person on NaVi. You have Electronic as well. Very dangerous indeed. Oh my! Okay, maybe there's a plant in this 3-on-3. This could get dangerous for NaVi.
Yeah, Zipex looking quite savage so far with that Deagle, very fast. And now Zeus asking some questions in the lower bomb side. We'll spot one, and there's the bomb as well. Down on the floor, 30 seconds to go. Zipex holds the angle. Looking to be a turret, but Device, he has to go get the bomb. 1 HP, not good enough. Zipex still doing more damage though, caught out in the open. Deagle comes back out in time. Still has some bullets to throw at Zeus, but Zeus will get it done. NaVi trying to keep tabs on this. Let's see if he's going to be able to deal with these AKs. He has the MP9. They're going to line up potentially. No, there comes a very nice peek from Device. Expectant, cognizant, and Astralis will move forwards down to that lower bomb site.
Ramp is in the control of the CTs, and Control is in control. That room there is referred to as Control, but Flamey gets taken out of there. Molotov on the more important side. It's a cheeky peek from Glaive. He's blind, but he will manage to escape, and oh dear, Dupree will ring the bell of Simple. And that leaves only 2 NaVi players left, and now you start to wonder already.
The next round after losing this one. So Astralis, despite that shaky start.
Together, if you're wondering why, they're trying to use the numbers game to abuse the CTs, who'll have to defend with less numbers, but so far so good for the CTs. 2 kills, Electronic and Simple of course. Dupree down low, but there's 2K for him. Now what do they do? 25 seconds on the clock. Where are the rest of the CTs?
Can set his team forwards, or perhaps Electronic. Electronic causing a distraction. Edward, perfect, gets to flank off. Now just Device in a 1 versus 2. He can't do it, but Edward can. And NaVi shut down Astralis after just losing a round.
SMGs, and there are places where they can be put to good use. We've got a fast play into the squeaky door position. It's been blown off, but Zeus still has the high ground for now. But Zipex will catch him off guard. More CTs in the A site though, but the trades go the way of Astralis. 2 players left, Simple dropping the bomb for now, and now it's 1 versus 3. Essentially a 3-0 scoreline for Astralis. Not much going the way of NaVi at the moment.
And then he backs away again. NaVi still not sure exactly what's going on right now, but here come the grenades, and Astralis, they have no more time. They've got to commit with this and push forwards, and Device opens things up with the first frag. Edward up high on the rafters. My God, Glaive, that's fantastic. Zeus, can he be better? That's 1 down, more to go as he tries to swing around the side. He's successful, but 10 seconds to plant the bomb. Can Zeus do this? Can he survive? No, Dupree shuts it down, and Astralis with a very slow round. Play it perfectly from start to finish.
Repeatedly now, so that may condition them to almost have like a weaker approach to the squeaky door position, which may pay off later on. Electronic is on fire, and now he is barbecued by the gun of Glaive. The AK runs hot. They don't know what's going on, but Zeus is looking for information. If he holds here and these players move through at the right time, you might see something. Trying to double pick out of CTs, edging forward is Zipex. Now Magix has to back off. He's in a 1 versus 1, but he's carrying the bomb. He cannot afford to take this duel and lose.
Because you get so much information, and as you mentioned, that bomb is, oh dear, hello, didn't expect that one, Edwards, straight through radio room. In there, and it doesn't look like NaVi are really in position to do anything here. They have just been completely outplayed in this round, and Device will make it worse.
Had to not try and trade the frag. Again, if he loses, maybe that's what causes NaVi to win the round. Simple, almost a highlight, but not quite. Dupree will delete him, rub him out with an eraser. Can it make the difference?
Well, in this level of play, Astralis may never expect this. We'll have to see. Magis who goes first. Oh, very nice there. On point on the transfer. Up to Hut. Another head rolling on the ground thanks to Magis as more players come into that upper bomb site. But it looks like the reinforcements is going to stop that push for Astralis.
Marshmallow's out.
That can stop them on this map. It's just so beautiful to watch them play. It's, just as Sponge was saying on the desk.
At this point, I'm even taking a buy round away from Astralis on Nuke. The answer's been no so far. Will it be this that makes a difference? It is, again, just abusing the man advantage. Even if he shoots one of them, which he won't, there are so many more to trade the frag. Taken out immediately. How many does he see on the death cam? What is the response? Electronic caught out of position. And again, it's a landslide so far for Astralis. Edward desperately trying to shoot through a smoke, nothing doing. Is it safe territory again?
They're always looking for that aggressive move. They're always looking for that in a way that you're thinking, maybe you can surprise them.
The map at the same time. They've crept into the ramp position as well, as you can see. Instantly, you can't look for information. It's like they're forcing NaVi to guess the entire round. If you peek, these AKs are too strong. You're going to get shot in the face.
Oh, speaking of which, Simple strikes from the grass like the snake unseen with the AWP. He can't adjust in time. It's dupreeh who makes the kill, and now Astralis once again punch a hole through the defense. Edward with the spray, but he is going to be taken away, and that looks like it could be it, because Electronic, he's 1v3. How can he do this? Oh, oh my goodness, Electronic! One more to go though, bomb planted. He will quickly apply the pressure, tapping on that one as he moves forward through the door, trying to guess. But it's going to be made very difficult. He's up against Device, and he's going for the hold. My God, Electronic! That's the play NaVi needed to get back in. That's the kind of brilliance you want to see from them. Lift the spirits. And he waits outside. Oh, there's one, and maybe a second falling into the spray, but he can't make it work for the second. But just enough distraction for Edward to have a go of it. But how has Magis done it once again? Ready for anything. Simple now with the AWP, looking into the yard, trying to spot out Magis. He's been such a problem, and they can't find him.
2-on-2, plenty of time for Astralis. Got a Molotov in the smoke, NaVi. May not help him too much. We've got one T going towards Control. It's a great headshot from Device, and that leaves Flamey alone. A smoke on the bomb, a flashbang, a desperation. He doesn't even have a kit. Nothing doing for NaVi in that round. 10 rounds for Astralis. Being lined up on the roof. We have the door blown off early on, and Glaive will take it in the face from Simple.
Very good start there for NaVi, and straight down the vent indeed. Looking to outmaneuver Astralis. It would be a good change for them, and they're all going to dart down there. Astralis can't know how many players, but Zipex is about to spot it out, as he'll now know they're planting on that lower bomb site, calling for reinforcements. Can't connect those long-range shots. Still a man advantage here for NaVi as Device goes in. Oh, it's so scary though.
Are they lining up for a double peek here? The T's, well, it might be a quadruple peek. They're all here. The trades are massive for NaVi, and they look really damn good to win this pistol. Again, there is no diffuse kit in this round. Zipex needs to get a lot done, and the T's are all over the place. How does he even find all of them? There's a crossfire on the side, and Edward will be enough. There is a pistol round. That's exactly what NaVi needed. Just positions. You could even have one person on a close corner and somebody just moving up some stairs very quickly, just like that. Speak of the devil, they've got it right here. dupreeh cleaning up. He is bleaching the floor. 3 NaVi players left, and what do you do now? There's one gun on the floor. 2 guns on the floor, in fact, but they continue to get some frags. Zipex now, it's his turn with a CZ, although they may try to drain his bullets, but again, he's baiting. Glaive comes out from nowhere, and there are 2 NaVi players left. There's the bomb lost as well. Still, no weapons picked up yet for Astralis, but Flamey has a lot to do, and he won't do it. Astralis are devastating, doesn't matter what they have. But Flamey is waiting for him. When does he choose to peek? Will there be a flashbang from his teammates? We've got people advancing their position. Device may have to fall back. Simple going free. He'll get shot in the face though. But the T's have the numbers advantage, and finally they'll get some kills. 4-on-2 for NaVi. Can they force right back?
Turning the tables. NaVi, can they close it though? dupreeh out in the open with the Galil. It will not work out for him. Although he will rotate, or at least suggest a rotation, but caught up the ladder. That's the close that NaVi wanted. 4 players survived. That's a lot of weapons collected.
For NaVi to walk into the Gatling gun, that is Zipex, and again it's a bait setup, but Device does not hit the mark this time.
And we can't stick around for too long. You can see Simple almost had Device in his clutches. Zipex though with another off angle, indeed, just falling back, spotted, forced out into position. Trade is had. 35 seconds to plant the bomb, and the auto shotgun now comes into play. Killing here.
Opening the door just to try and delay the plant, but there is cover. dupreeh got to go around the corner now, jumping because he knows he's close to the shotgun. He has advantages. There we go, black. 2 more T's to find. Man advantage for Astralis. They don't have a kit. Oh, the other side, you can do a lot more from that side, which is currently on fire. That bomb is so far ticked at the moment. They're going for a 10-second defuse now. Oh, and there it is. The cover is enough. Simple was compromised.
Astralis are ready.
There is a smoke drop by dupreeh. They to go through that. Glaive outside, still leading by example. 17 kills now, along with dupreeh. Plenty of players seen around the hut. And again, just so dominant from Astralis. Look at a desperation there. Zeus just bouncing through, but this is not Super Mario Brothers. And Simple will be left on his own, 1 versus 4.
Into that one. But this is the hardest way for sure for them to start against Astralis on a nuke, and there it is. Map points for Astralis, 15 for them. He has been stellar so far for NaVi. Can he make it work? Oh, it's a miss from Device, but Electronic is still alive. There goes the grenade to delay them. But Astralis, they know exactly where the T's are at the moment.
You chase after him, you run straight into another one who gets a free kill. You just don't know. And here he is again. Grenades to follow up as well. 2 players left now between Astralis and the first map, and there goes Simple as well. 3 kills for Device, and Edward can't do anything about it either. That is nuke firmly, very firmly taken by Astralis. 1-0 now in this series.
Go forward into the connector position where you can often get a fast peek, and Flamey's waiting for it. No connections there, but oh my goodness, there's some support from Glaive. You can see Astralis playing 2-man teams there between Short B and Connector. It's not the whole picture just yet for Astralis, but they don't need it. They have the man advantage, and make that 2. Dupree very quick there onto Edward as it becomes a 5v3. Perhaps NaVi, their hand will be forced here. They have to make something happen. Simple with that P250. It's a very good gun, but he gets double peaked, and it's Astralis absolutely ruining NaVi here. Headshots abound, and just Zeus is left. Oh dear. Zeus gets 1. P250 in action, but shut down. 1-0 for Astralis.
Deagles and a P250 on Zeus. They've got some grenades. There's an early one, and maybe that's an early warning. Why is there a flashbang in round number 3, Device may ask?
Absolutely, but Dupree, he's not having too much of an issue. Does take a lot of damage, but gets the frag, and that's what's important. Falls back. Oh, the flash timing there. Magis finishes it off.
The Galil and the AK with SMGs. They're having a whale of a time, Astralis. Finally, though, a pistol will do something. Xyp9x taken out for the second time. Don't expect to see an Astralis player there. Magis moonwalking out of the tunnel earlier on. And now they're starting to fight back, NaVi. Harder for T's to line up their grenades. But 19 seconds, the time is running low for NaVi. Indeed, they have position, or they had position, but Magis keeps getting fragged. He keeps out-dueling with that lowly SMG. And he won't go down, he refuses to go down. 9 seconds now, Simple has given himself a chance, but he's planting on the wrong side, surely. Indeed he is. Unbeknownst to him, Glaive outside the box.
Here comes Dupree, another information play. He's going to find out a lot. That's a beautiful flash. Dupree absolutely blind and now dead as well. Can he delay the push as he tosses in some grenades? He is isolated. He is so alone right now trying to play this corner of the truck. Zeus doing more damage as Device gets in there, and there goes Glaive. What else can Device do? Well, not very much. Up to Magisk now.
All the damage he can do. Oh, is it going to be a Kobe? Oh, it's close enough. 8 HP, but can he follow up? No more damaging grenades. No more health for Magisk.
Edward spots Device. 2 players now turn towards him as Device has to fend off the main push coming in from Toilets. Edward just has to delay. Oh, that's beautiful there. Baiting Glaive into his spray. Takes him down as Simple now. Forces his way into the site, but Device still alive. But no problem for Electronic. Magisk is in town though, but not for very long. Xyp9x goes down as well. And that was beautiful. They found the one hole in the defense, and they exploited it fully.
So he's not exposed to short. Now sometimes you might think no one's there and somebody is there. Smokes on the site. Magisk holding off angles as well. Glaive in a position you often see Xyp9x, and there we go, trying to ring the bell, but the AKs prevail again, at least for the entry. Bomb being planted, but still we've got Xyp9x by the barrels. He can't quite find the mark, and now we've got NaVi moving into post-plant situation, but they're a man down, and that stays that way as the trades come in. That's a nice shot there from Flamey. 2 more to find. Dupree by the sandbags, and Glaive still at the back of the site.
Very difficult. Nades coming in, trying to hold the line. Flamey, can he do it? One more, but not the final one. Glaive saves it. It's time to collect the AWP and get the defuse in here for Astralis, but it may not matter because indeed NaVi looking to perhaps just go in right now. Oh dear, Xyp9x goes down straight away. NaVi look to the flank, but Dupree stands strong and he's going to keep himself alive. And it won't matter if NaVi can take the bomb site. Flamey's still fighting for it, looking to see what he can do. The transfer not good enough. Now it comes down to Simple, the only player with any health left alive, and that's a great headshot from him. 45 seconds to play with. He has the bomb. This can still go so many ways. He can still go to way.
They could lose this opportunity. There's a flashbang, and that's quite telling. He's going for the spray, but Glaive's just hiding. Looks up, and he's taken out. Device there with the AWP. He has an angle for the site. You can plant it by the pillar, however. He must hold on to this AWP.
Oh my God, how is he alive?
Seeking, but Device is not one of these players. There's 2. Up we go, and there's number 3. Hello, Zeus. Does he see the play to his left? I'm not sure if he did. NaVi don't expect this. The problem is, even without a kill, this is a lot of information. Ding dong, and that's Zeus taken out. Still don't think they saw Electronic, however, but he is being checked for. Or is he? No, he's not. In the meantime, Edward's almost on the A side. He can make a play here as Electronic pushes in. Neither player has the bomb. They haven't seen the bomb yet, Astralis. Now they know Edward is on A. Matt still on the B bomb site. Which way do they go? He's got an AK as well. This could be brutal.
Do they have any idea? Still the bomb will be planted there, Simple in the smoke. What can he do? Okay, the AK is being spotted now. Matt just falls back as his teammates push forwards. Simple, call off guard, that's the AWP down. And this is very problematic now. There is not a kit here for Astralis, so they have to go for the fast pushes. And the 1-for-1 is fantastic for Astralis. They have the AWP to hold on to this. Oh, and there's the pink. It's strong from Device. At this point, bomb on Monster. It will be dropped by Simple as he pushes forwards. The entry fragger there with that AK-47. Device with a lock on with that AWP. Misses the flick, but Simple gets himself a headshot, and that's NaVi on the way in. 8 seconds to plant it. They have to plant the bomb. Can they find their way onto a plant? Flamey is going to be close, but no, and it's denied. And there's no chance here in the 1v3 for Electronic as Astralis close it down.
Retelling, but again, we wonder about the time, and Magis manages to avoid the flashbang. It's a team flash! I know there was one for him as well. A meeting of the minds from NaVi and Astralis. And the CTs get off better for a time.
And to try to make the round more secure, as you mentioned, James, and that bomb is still more moving towards that B bomb site as Device gets the pick towards A. And now Edward, my goodness, this could be a huge play. Will his timing be good though? Oh, catches a rotation. Oh, it takes a flash in the face. But now his teammates can go into that B bomb site, and it's clear, James. They have no idea, Astralis.
Yeah, Glaive is in short B though. He could be there sooner rather than later. That's a massive frag for Edward. He's only got 14 HP. Now what can Glaive do? Device is miles away from the site, having to rotate away from A, down the long position.
Absolutely brilliant stuff there. NaVi back in it when you thought things were looking very grim. And NaVi could be in some trouble because they are burning a lot of time here. They don't have much map control. They start to creep up along, and Glaive picks up the kill onto Zeus. Astralis is surely starting to put the pieces of the picture together.
Bang, but there's time for the CCs to rotate now because they've been contained in that position. And Dupree's still at the front of the site, which means that Device is baiting. Even if he goes down, there are huge problems for NaVi, especially with this time on the clock.
Someone's got to come out clutch. I don't know who it's going to be. Flamey gets himself a fantastic shot. Not quite the second, but Dupree's even better. Flamey locked down for Glaive to finish off. And Astralis picking up another round.
Hear the warning bell. The train is on the way. Jules looks for in that short position. Magic's good for one, but Flamey will enact revenge. The bomb has not been spotted for Astralis just yet, and Dupree will stay close to Connector on the high ground. But again, there are 3 CTs here on B for Astralis.
Yeah, they have that information, but I mean, you can shoot your way out of the situation, and maybe that's not for NaVi, but for Zipex and Dupree. The timely flank comes in. That's massive. That's the bomb on the ground as Dupree stands tall by Connector, and the round goes to Astralis. 9 for them at the end of the first half, and that's 6 for NaVi.
That B bomb site. I think there's a boost here for the CTs. Oh my days! A double dink straight in the face. He will need reconstructive surgery for that one, and the push continues for Astralis. Rush B, no grenades, no stop, leaving Zeus and Electronic. And now just the latter, wondering what on earth has happened.
My God, it's going to have to be the hardest way for NaVi, the hardest path, the path of most resistance. And I suppose that's how it's always going to be against Astralis. They tidy it up at the end. No one died for Astralis. NaVi none the wiser, but they do have 3 there to defend.
Very good timing from Edward, but dying surely wasn't part of the plan, and that may econ Astralis. Simple with a flank now. One player taken out before he can throw the grenades, but does he fight to the death here? Being a nuisance is Simple. The time on the clock, 17 seconds, and will Simple pick the right timing? Magis moonwalking, and that will be enough, but there are still 3 CTs on the site. 10 seconds for this bomb to go down. Astralis surely going to get wiped out. Hold on a second. 1-on-1 with 7 seconds left on Device. Somehow takes the round. No bomb plant needed.
Just maybe Edward can show something special here. Give some breathing room, but there's a beautiful flashbang. Still gets it done. Does Edward falls down. More damage done. Is it enough though for Electronic to hold on?
You're looking for information. Is there a reaction though from Astralis? Well, there's one. Simple taken out towards long A.
Does get a tag onto Device though, and Electronic gets into a forward position. Finds Device. More players to go though. The bomb quickly makes its way back towards B.
And there is another round. 14 for Astralis. They are 2 rounds away from winning this major.
18 points of health, a superior angle there for Dupree. Electronic snaps, but he will be the one that gets snapped up there as Zeus is blind. So is Dupree, but he still makes it work somehow. NaVi in a man advantage. Very chaotic situation.
On Astralis' right-hand side, but what can you do with it? Device lining up, but that's a bomb loss. That means rotation time. Zeus on the flank, Simple making his way in. No one's seen just yet. There's Device, there goes Device. And now it is Zipex versus 3. And he won't last long either. NaVi with a much-needed round, but it's only good.
Can he make good of that previous miss? Can he start getting some numbers on the board here as the grenades start to fly in to make his life impossible? Astralis cut off the front of the site, but it won't matter to Simple. Picks one off on the extremity there towards the long position, trying to get some pot shots through the smoke. It's Zeus to be blind and to be taken down. Simple has to hold here, but Electronic is reliable, pushes forwards. They know he's there. In comes the incendiary as Edward starts to make his move. Oh, the double! Surely the double, but no, denied by Glaive. And it's a 2v2 here for NaVi, and it gets worse there for Astralis. Flamey with an incredible shot.
Glaive now alone in the 1 versus 2, lining up a flashbang. Maybe can peek just about with it. He's just missing the mark there. There's some fire coming back. Does he think the bombs are being defused? He has no idea. And there is the frag as well for NaVi.
Feel their presence. Simple at the forefront here. Can he catch someone rotating in? Yes, he can. And there's Simple. NaVi know that this is coming. It's just so telegraphed with that push from Electronic, but looks like Glaive will start to shoot his way out. Close range AWP, only good for 1 from Flamey as 15 seconds are left to plant the bomb. Zipex finds an incredible shot there through the smoke, and now things start to get very desperate for NaVi. Not like this.
You have to start asking yourself.
Wow, can't even save the last gun.
Do you win it? Do you know why he jumped there? I'm very expectant. Oh, they're going to split connector from the top and the bottom at the same time. That is a really nice way to approach it. Here's a trade there though. Look at the flashbang just in case. Running out of bullets with a pre-fire. Look at how efficient this team are.
But if he dies for nothing, it's a 2 versus 4, and he will die for nothing. Glaive makes sure of that.
Simple and Flamey. That's all that's left between Astralis and the Major. Simple on the high ground with the CZ, and surely he's going to get taken out. Oh, there's a gift. He can pick up an AK. This might not be over yet. There's no kit though. They've got to go fast. Simple, the second one. They have to keep going. They've got to charge forward. He misses the jump. Flamey now with the 570s baiting. The player on short B is red. Touching the bomb. Are they going to peek? Holding it now. And there is it. It's just down to Flamey. It's not going to happen. Astralis have won the FACEIT London Major.